Yeah, so my whole purpose to go to Atlanta was to do my music and art. So, I went to this, well, we broke up for a while, the same person. Before she got pregnant and everything, we separated for a while. Had to stay at one of my homeboys' crib, Hugo. Somebody I knew from Miami. He moved to Atlanta too. And he made beats and I did the tracks. But, you know, when you got a mission with in life with God, people try to distract you and stuff. So, you know, I go to this neighborhood. We get back together before she got pregnant for somebody else and all that. I go to the neighborhood, and the guy was like, "Hey, man, you got a lot of tattoos?" And I said, "I do tattoos." And I was showing where he could contact me at. Like, you contact me this apartment right here. He said, "Oh, where the dread lady at?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, I didn't know she had a husband because she be doing my locks and stuff like that." I'm like, well, "Okay," but she was riding around all around Atlanta with this lady who was been a Muslim. She know better about adultery and stuff like that. But like I said, every time I get in a relationship, I take it for serious. I take it for real. And I have a lot of traumas because of rejection and abandonment and stuff like that. But my safety net was always music and art, and I'm gonna continue doing that till I'm gone. Like I produce stuff that's for God. But my stories they so like heartbreaking that I just want to just try my best to give it to y'all the best way I can. But like I was saying, my family knew she was pregnant. And then a couple of years later I get to Colorado. I'm sitting in my mother's room watching a movie. And she whispers to me, "Oh, you know, they think that my little brother, oh, they think your little brother slept with your ex-wife." Mind you, at the time, this lady's still married to me. Still married to me. This lady you can go on YouTube and look up Janaya Marie Daniels and just look at it how this lady changed her name and everything. I was married to a name. I wasn't married to actual person. This person changed her name. Her name was Peggy Jade Tisney, and she changed her name to Janaya Marie Daniels. So, my kids don't even know what's going on. They don't know that they wasn't abandoned. It was took from me. I figure like, hey, I'm a dad. I know I let the person who I'm with do their talents and they hustles and stuff, but I still got betrayed. Like why would a person take your children away from you? Like you raised the children. You was there. You cut the umbilical cords. You was for every daycare. I picked them up. I mean, I changed Pampers. I made the formula. She didn't really have to do nothing. Nothing. I had my baby everywhere in the snuggly, everywhere. I was a proud father. Proud father. But I was saying to myself, you know what? From the drama because the mother, like this, I said I do, she didn't. When I'm at work in Deerfield, she in Miami, in Overtown, hanging with homegirls who ain't got no responsibilities, no man. They got one man coming to the front door, one man coming out the back door. And this is what I was up against, like she begged for my attention. She slept in the backyard of my tabernacle while we had Bible study. She did all kind of things to get my attention, only to deceive me. And the sad thing about it, my family knew this lady was pregnant from somebody else. But like I said, the rumor, like 18 years later, I find out from family members whispering, "Oh, your brother slept with your ex-wife, and your daughters was up here, and I could have had my kids with me, but no, they was up there being mistreated by family members who don't even deal with me. Like, why should they have access to my children? They treat me cold, but they got access to my children. My mother know every time I like anything going on graduation. I miss all the graduations, the sweet 16s, all the parties, all the birthdays, all the Christmases, Thanksgiving. I miss everything because the person was trying to hide the lie. They try to. I mean, could you imagine going years without seeing your children? Years. I'm talking about years. My daughter just turned 19 years old, March 4th, 19. And last time I talked to her, she was like 15, and she was like, she had it already ready. Like, "Daddy, we gonna do this, we gonna do that." I'm like, "Hold on, baby. You got siblings. You got little sisters and brothers, man." And she was upset, but she still don't know the moral of the story is your father was there for you. Your father married your mom because of you. He showed responsibility, and all I got was betrayed. Over and over betrayal, man. Like, damn. That's why I asked the Most High God, like, send me somebody who gonna love me for real. They gonna understand that I've been through stuff. I've been through a lot. I understand other people's traumas and stuff, but I've been through a lot. I always was a caring man. I always was a gentleman. I always had love. Always was spiritual. Always hang with the underdog. I never left nobody astray, but I always would end up, left astray. Even though I skipped a lot of things in the story, from being a DJ and how I got bullied in school and how I dressed all fucked up, and just just try to figure the story out. I'm trying my best. 'Cause, this heartbreaking. I got to get it out there. This is better for my mind, my soul. But yeah, I was the black sheep. And when I came in town 18 years later, thinking these people changed up and everything, I was like, Mom, I just want to reach out to my brothers and sisters. Come to find out, my mother was the one like keeping us divided, because I guess she felt like I was going to take over the family by me being the oldest son. I don't understand. But it was always times where they have movie time and have parties and stuff that I wasn't even invited. But what I noticed was it was something that they had to do because they was envious. Like my sister, she had her first baby shower. I was a DJ at the time. She had a free DJ. I'm talking about not one, two, three speakers, the whole 6-pack. I'm talking about I helped them with all kind of things they needed. I even saved Christmases and stuff. I was a good big brother, but for some reason I always got hated on. I was always the talk of the family. And they had so many. Every year they have like family reunions in Tennessee. Would have family reunions in Miami, or sometimes they have them in Georgia. Know nothing about it. And like I said, I'm one of the popular ones in the family. Where's Squeaky at? Where Squeaky? Man, I got on the phone with my auntie. My auntie said, "Hey, Squeaky, when you got out?" And I was like, "Got out of where? Like when you got out of jail?" I never was in no jail, auntie. It's Squeaky. Well, I was told you was in jail. I was in jail. No, I was raising my kids. And for all those who want to know why I got all this talent and haven't been pushed up and put out there, because I took time out to be a father for 12 years. A father. Hey, I dropped everything for my kids. I dropped everything for love. But, like I said, I was betrayed. I taught the word of God, and every time I meet a person, they talk about, they write, they have their pads out, their Bible, they Bible script, but they don't act like nothing they're reading. Nothing. Nothing. But the worst thing to be betrayed is by your mother. And I'm going to try my best to get this story out there for y'all, man.